Hello, hi everybody. Welcome, welcome, friends, and welcome, Elizabeth Scollon. Hi, Elizabeth.
Hi, I'm Miriam.
Congrat Hi, congratulations on your book launch day. How are you
Thank
feeling?
you. I am so excited. I've waited for this day for a long, long time, so it was quite a journey.
Oh, I want to hear all about it. So, first of all, let's show everybody your book. Can you tell them the title of your book?
So it's Cousins, Cousins Everywhere. I have the hard copy here.
Yes, and I've got the soft. Looks beautiful, looks beautiful. So, Elizabeth, what inspired you to write Cousins, Cousins Everywhere?
Well, actually, it started out 30 years ago that I wanted to write a children's book with my daughter, and it was going to be about her and the dog we had at the time. And I had enrolled in a course, and but it was a very strange course because it wouldn't, like, your course is great. You start with a book and you continue and you edit. And so I didn't follow through with that. So, of course, my book never got written. And, as things go on, um, I just retired from teaching, and I thought this is my new journey to write my children's book that I always wanted to write.
Well, I'm so glad you did. I'm so glad you did. And you have this beautiful book to show for it and to share with the world. So tell us what the book is about and who you would say it's for.
Well, it's actually, I didn't know what I was going to write when I started, and it just came to me because at the time when I enrolled in October, and November 1st, I was having my knee replaced. And yet, while I was there, I just came up with this idea about writing about my cousins. And my cousins, when I was young, lived right around the corner from me. My grandparents, my aunts and uncles, everyone right in New York City, where I grew up in Queens. Nowadays, we're spread everywhere across the country. So that's how I incorporate it in different places in the United States. Even Canada, I have cousins because I know somewhere in Canada I have cousins. Don't know where exactly, but I do. So that was the journey, and then it even included the dog, his
Hmm.
cousins, and it just kept got a life of its own at one point.
Yes. I think people are going to be able to relate that, right? Cousins, cousins everywhere and what each of them bring to the story. It's
Hmm.
just beautiful. It's beautiful. So what
Right.
is it that you hope that parents and kids will take away from the book?
Um, that you know, cousins is more than just, is family, and family is everything. And everybody always says that to me. You really care so much about your family, and I really do. And family is not always the same. Families evolve, different cultures come in, and things change, and it's just a wonderful thing. And like nowadays, cousins don't live near each other, so they don't even know each other. And when I brought this up with teachers at school, because I know they have little ones, I don't have little ones anymore. And they would look at the book and they were like, this is great because now I could teach my daughter and son about their cousins who they don't see all the time. So that was
Mm.
kind of what inspired me to keep going with it and showing that, it's nice to know about your family and your cousins, and
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
great.
I really like that. I also like seeing the map of the US and Canada and where they all are because, yeah,
Mhm.
I think we can all relate to that. So, Elizabeth, you shared a little bit about having this dream for a long time since your daughter was young. Is that when you would say you started thinking about writing children's books around that
Yeah,
time?
so I did start around that time. But what's really nice is my daughter lives in Florida, one of the areas in the book. Uh, so now I actually wrote it with my son. I would show pages to my son when he would come over, and he actually inspired some of the changes in the book. So it went from writing with my daughter to writing with my son. So
Nice, nice.
it did evolve in several ways.
Yeah. So tell us a little bit more about your journey. What would you say was the biggest challenge when writing this book?
Um, well, of course, the biggest challenge was not having children to share the book with to get their opinion, but I shared it with a lot of other people. And actually, I even went on Facebook at one point for one of the sentences in the book because I live in New Jersey and we say down the shore. And Sharon kept saying, but that's not correct. And when I put it on Facebook, I was like bombarded by all the people here in Jersey, even New York, Pennsylvania. Like everybody says, you go down the shore. So
Okay.
that's how it's written in the book. So it was nice.
Nice. Nice. What would you say are some of the lessons that you learned during the publishing process?
Um, that there's never an excuse not to write a book.
Mhm.
That um, things might happen in life, but it's a journey. And when an opportunity came, like when I saw it, I think it was on Facebook to join the course, I was like, I think I'm being told this is the time. Um, I'm going to be retiring from teaching. This is my way to still be able to work with children, go to, schools and share my book and do book signings. And I just thought it was a great way to keep my journey of being a teacher since I've been teaching since I'm 14. So
Mhm.
when I taught gymnastics as a kid. So,
Yeah, I really like that you shared that, Elizabeth. There's never an excuse not to do it. And I know for you, you have been going through so much since October. Like you mentioned the knee replacements, selling your house, you're moving. So you're in the middle of all of that. And yet you were able to work on your children's book and make it a reality because we get to hold it in
yep,
our hands today.
even had two cataract surgeries in
Oh,
February.
wow.
It
Wow.
just continued, but I never let it stop me. I was like, I'm writing my story, and people have told me I have several more stories to write. Well, I've already decided my dog will be the next story, but I have a lot of stories about adopting children and all the things that go into that, which I think I'll incorporate with my dog, because dogs get
Mm.
adopted all the time. So
Yes.
family is family.
Oh, so great. So great. Thank you. So, what would you say now is the best part of accomplishing this dream for you? You get to hold
Oh,
your book in your hands, you get to share it with the world. What's the
yep.
best part?
It was the best part when I got to open it up and to actually hold it and say, I actually did this. I accomplished what I said I was going to do so, so long ago. And it was a journey I started with my daughter, then now with my son, and even because I do love to work with kids, my illustrator is only 19 years old. She's
Hmm.
in a program and learning to be an illustrator. So somehow we found each other on Facebook through her teacher, and it just all worked out. And I think she did an excellent job.
She did a beautiful job. Let's give her a shout out.
Mhm.
What's her name?
Riley Dosh.
Very good. Very good. Well, congratulations, Riley, on your first illustrated children's picture book. So I want to
Hmm.
take a minute here and let everybody know that the book is available. Cousins, Cousins Everywhere is available on Amazon today. So make sure to go grab a copy of this book. I have the soft cover, you've got the hardcover, and it's also there in ebook format. So the best thing that we could do to support children's book authors is buy their books and share them with the world. As aspiring authors, as children's book authors, that's what we want. So we long for the day when we can see children enjoying our books. And of course, the day that we can hold our book in our hands, like Elizabeth shared.
And
So
also I have a website, elizabethscollonbooks.com, and then on Facebook it's Elizabeth Scollon dash author, and then
perfect.
also on Instagram, Elizabeth Scollon underscore author. So those are
Perfect.
places also they could find me and my book
Yeah.
and books to come.
Yes, yes, Elizabeth. So I'm glad you mentioned that. You already have a book signing coming up. Do you want to tell everybody
Mhm.
about that? Where is that happening?
Yeah, so my book signing is going to be at the main library here in Hunterdon County in Flemington, New Jersey, on August 20th. And what's actually nice is not only will I be there, but my illustrator will also be there, and I'll
Oh,
be giving her her swag. I have um my one of these I'm going to be giving to her.
nice, nice. So, friends, you can go there and get your book signed by both the author and illustrator.
And they'll also get a free little
That's that's so
thing to
great.
put it in.
Elizabeth,
So
well,
it's
I'm
gonna
so
be
proud
fun.
of you. You did it. Can you think of what piece of advice do you have for an aspiring children's book author who may be watching this interview?
That I did actually start with the program of doing the 10 um,
The
modules.
children's book masterclass, yes?
Right. So I started with that in August, but by October, I decided I was going to really do this instead and really get started on the book, and do it all at the same time. So
Hmm.
it's not that hard. You just need to take a little time and follow through and just keep inching your way forward. Sometimes it could take, a short time. Sometimes it could take a little bit longer, but the journey is worth it when you get to hold the book in your hands.
Yes. Oh, Elizabeth, thank you for sharing that. So, Elizabeth was referring to our program, Publishing Mastermind. So, that's the program that she was in where we work alongside you to publish your book. I'm so glad you shared that, right? We inch our way forward. And
But
by the end of our time together, you've got your beautiful children's book. So, definitely we want everybody to go to Amazon today to purchase the book. You know where to find Elizabeth on social media and on her website. And Elizabeth, before we go, is there anything else you'd like to share? Anything you
um,
wish I would have asked you?
well, I definitely want to thank you and Sharon and all the ladies there at Mastermind for um, helping me get through a lot of the struggles I had with everything. And also my coach, Liliana, I loved every month that, I got to talk to her, and because she's actually on her third book.
Hmm.
So, we help each other through the process, and it's a wonderful thing that we support each other in so many ways.
Hmm. Oh, well, thank you so much, Elizabeth. It's our pleasure. Thank you for working on your book. And what I'm taking away from this interview, Elizabeth, is when I asked you what is the best part of accomplishing this dream, and it's really how proud of yourself you are that you did it,
Hmm.
that the book is out there in the world. And I just want to remind our authors, aspiring authors who may be watching, that is one of the big things that comes out of publishing our books. Of course, we want to share it with children. We get so much joy from watching them enjoy our book, read our book, but also the pride that we feel that we did accomplish that. So, one more question for you. What are you doing to celebrate your book launch?
I'm just gonna celebrate it with some family. Be going down to Florida with my daughter. I'll actually get to show it to her before it comes out. And just that, I get to celebrate this with my cousins. Um,
Yes.
because their little faces are in the book, and other family members, and actually the grandparents of my parents, so it was really an homage to all of them too. So it was fun being able to share it with everyone, and I know for generations it'll be around for everybody.
Yes, what a beautiful legacy. Elizabeth, it's been so great talking to you. Friends, I wish you all a wonderful day. Thank you, Elizabeth.
Bye.
Thanks. Bye bye.